Hello and welcome to RV Repairs with Ron. Today we're going to be talking about smoke detectors and fire extinguishers. Every unit needs to come equipped with these when it comes to RVs. We'll talk about the fire extinguisher second, but let's talk about the smoke alarm. So when it comes to smoke alarms, the thing we need to think about on a regular basis is when we're either PDIing units or bringing a customer's bringing in a service, we need to make sure that these are functional. All right, basically to check to make sure they're functional, best and easiest way is going to be pushing the button. Now you should always look at the instructions on how to properly test a smoke detector, but just in essence, we're making sure the battery's good, functional, and everything is working properly. Now, these do have an expiration date on them, and they are recommended to replace after installation over 10 years. So, this one wasn't really written on the back of it, but you can see the manufacturing date there is April 30th of 2025. There should be an installed date there and replace on 10 years after that date. But this is a 26 unit, so we would imagine that this was probably manufactured mid-year and installed mid-year, June, July. So probably June, July of 2035 would be the replacement date on this. But again, make sure that these are functioning properly. Alright, and the second thing we're going to talk about is fire extinguishers. When it comes to fire extinguishers, again, every RV needs to have one of these. Generally, they're located within 24 inches of the entry door. So if you ever have an issue where you need a fire extinguisher, the closest fire extinguisher on every RV lot is going to be within the door of an RV, all right, whether it's a travel trailer, fifth wheel, or whatever. Now, what do fire extinguishers in RVs need to be rated for? Well, that's a great question. When it comes to RV fire extinguishers, they need to be rated ABC. Now, what is ABC? Well, if we take a look here, a rating, all right, which is going to be your common kind of household combustibles, okay, trash and wood, kind of stuff like that. A B rating is going to be your flammable liquids like gasoline and items like that, all right? And then you're going to have a C rating, and C rating is electrically energized fires. Now, all of our RVs need to have these three ratings, A, B, C. There are two additional ratings that you don't find too often. A D rating is for combustible metals such as magnesium and lithium and stuff like that. And then a K rating, which is for your combustible cooking media, stuff like that. You'll find that in, industrial kitchens and items like that. Now, how to check to make sure that these are good? There's two different ways. Kind of take a look at this one. This one has a gauge. If it's in the green, it's going to indicate good. It hasn't been used or lost charge or anything like that. And there are some other models where there's going to be a little green push tab on the top of it. What you'll do to check those, you'll push the little green button down and it should pop back up. If it doesn't pop back up, then that is going to need a replacement. We want to make sure that these are in good condition too when we're doing PDIs and working with anything that needs these. So if there's any questions about any of this, feel free to reach out. I appreciate you all joining here at RV Repairs with Ron, and have a great day.